Alright, back at the mini track because the big track will not have me. I'm going to try my brand new 72, which I'm really happy about. I painted it in gray and I have never tried it so far. So let's see, first of all, are we tracking right? Seem to be. Yeah, a while ago I was watching what was that? Mount Fuji, the 6 hours of Fuji. I just fell in love with the Peugeot, the 9x8. Ouch! I'm gonna drive it like a turd, but I don't care. So you may ask yourself, why am I still on this tiny track in my garden? Well, I have contacted the local RC club, which is about 15-20 minutes away from here, which they have replied me that they would get in touch as soon as they have an event, which they haven't. Well, they have had events, but they don't seem to add new members. I found out a very, very beautiful track, which is about 50 minutes away from my location. That is a triple track. I posted it on YouTube last time. There's a big 1/5 scale, a 1/8 buggy, and a 110 asphalt. And of course, their site said that it's opened every day except at lunchtime. But it is not opened every day except at lunchtime. It is members only. You need to be a part of the club, which I sent a request for in July, but I have not received an answer yet. So that's another thing. And then I found another buggy track nearby, like 50 minutes away from home. That's a fairly desperate looking buggy track, and same thing, padlock on the track. It is association, so it is technically public funded, but you need to be a member to join, and it is part of another club that is not replying to club memberships because they have neither WhatsApp, an email, or a website, and the Facebook page is not actually a page, it's like a profile or something. So at any rate, I'm yet to find a mini club as well, but I have the feeling that I'm not gonna figure out my own country for a little while. I just don't get it why they have these amazing tracks. I went to the 1/5 on, when was that, Tuesday, and I waited for 2 p.m. thinking it was gonna open. There is actually no staff working at the track, and the website says you can go there for 10 euros a day or something like that. You can go for member or non-members, but for non-members you cannot go because there's a padlock and only members can open it. And luckily for me, a member showed up at 2 o'clock, right after I figured out what farm to contact that owns the land, that were telling me that I need to go to another town to register and I can only pay by check, which apparently still exists here. So yes, this is going to be a rent drive. And so the guy arrived, like a nice retired dude with a super cool 1/5 scale. I don't know what brand it is because he didn't talk about RC cars at all with me. And I explained to him the situation, that I just talked to the track owner, that it said it was going to be cool that I empty the battery packs that I have because I had 3 hours between 2 jobs to kill, and I didn't understand that the track was not actually opened. And the guy told me that, of course, if it was up to him, I could play because there was no one else on the track, but there are rules, so he kicked me out. Oh, so I haven't played on the track there. I left pretty disappointed and not feeling very welcomed, but hey, we're not gonna give up that easily, are we? So at any rate, I have figured out the resin printer. As you can tell, I have done my first mold entirely produced here, so I'm super happy about that. I'm going to try printing the more SLA parts for the chassis, for the PC-00 chassis. I've already done the I don't know how to call those, the wheel arches for the front for the PC-07. So basically it's the steering axle with wheel fenders, front fenders attached to them, which seems to be handling pretty well, although it was my very first print and the print didn't come out very well. I figured out a little bit better how SLA printing works now. I'm waiting for a resin printer to finish the parts as cleanly as I can. I really like the color of the material I got. It is black, but it's slightly translucent. It's greenish. The translucent feels a little bit dark green, so there is a good sci-fi look to the parts. I like it. So I'm gonna finish the stock that I have, and then I'll be able to restock. So all the bodies that came with SLA parts are gonna still be there with the SLA parts. I might tune down a little bit the amounts of items on the catalog, just because some items just don't seem to be getting much attentions. So I shall see how it goes once the stock is over. And for the other kit parts, well, I don't know what's gonna happen. I'm recontacting some suppliers that I know from China, but I am unclear what is gonna happen. But at any rate, this is my little Le Mans crazy car. The rear is very lively with this. I realize when I'm playing with the bigger mini batteries that I have kind of a heavier back end and a lot less flex in the car, so I gotta be gentle on the quick corners. But if I am, plus considering the tires are old and it's cold, it's handling very nicely. I really like the way it looks like. I think the scale is super cool. I'm gonna probably redo my other LMP, maybe for another chassis, so when somebody comes around here we can do like a new little LMP race with two different bodies together, because I think they're gonna look ace next to each other on the track. And this one definitely lighter without the plastic rear wing, and much more futuristic looking. I mean, the Peugeot always does an amazing work at coming up with prototypes for race cars, and they really didn't miss with this one. I'm in love with the old 90s. I don't know the number of the car, but it was the giant wide body with just the slight tricolor at the front. It was really gorgeous. I'm thinking maybe I should have done one of those as well. Maybe I will do one of those days. So at any rate, this was my little evening rant around the track. I'm gonna keep playing with this battery because I haven't had a chance to play on-road for a long time now. My 1.8 buggy, the Obi-Wing 180 SC and motor are giving me the same headache they used to give me in Hong Kong. Very short-lived. I don't know why they're cutting the battery super early, so I'll figure that out one day. And my 1.8 on-road, I'll show it to you next time, because I got a very nice BD design R8 body. Looks super cool. I haven't finished the sticker work yet, but I was hoping to shoot some at the track last time, which, well, I couldn't, so I'll figure out the membership thing here. I'll learn how my own country works after having been absent for such a long time. And in the meantime, I'm going to enjoy my little garden track and might even use some of the foam I have left to do some scale work that I said I was going to do on the track a bunch ago that I still haven't done. So, on that note, until the next crash, see you everyone. Bye-bye. That doesn't count. It was just a... Okay, that definitely counts.